Hey everyone, it's Marissa, your Usborne book lady, and I am going to share with you some of my favorite of our flaps and interactive books. And I'm going to start with one that I didn't have an example of in the overview video. This is our Peek Inside the Farm book. And this series is a flap book that's designed for younger kids, preschool age, toddler age. The length of these is really great for older toddlers. My 2-year-old son loves these, and he has since he was about 18 months old. And they're just really great. They're all nonfiction, and they're a really simple way to walk kids through a concept like what happens at night for Peek Inside Nighttime. This page is really cool. It talks about the hay baler, what the hay baler does. You open up the flap and it shows the hay bales coming out. So this talks all about how the vegetables grow, how the farmers sell their food in the market. It's just a really, really, really neat series, presented in a very, very cool way for kids. This series, we have a series of Lift the Flap books that is also really great concept books for toddlers and preschoolers. I love these two, Lift the Flap Opposites and Lift the Flap Shapes. So the opposite book, for example, is things like over, under, full, empty. And so my 2-year-old son totally understands opposites now because of this book. And opposites are kind of a hard concept to explain to someone. So he understands that sick and well, sick and healthy are opposites. So these are really cool. This is a really cool series. There's a mouse about the house, and then there's another similar book called Squirrel's Tale. These are so cool. They come with this little mouse, or in Squirrel's Tale's case, a squirrel. And there are slots on every page for the mouse to slip through. And this is brand new, so the flaps are still closed, but there's a flap right there that he would be able to slip through if it was open. And there are things like flaps throughout. This one is super fun because he goes up Mr. B's nightshirt. It's hilarious. It's a really funny story. And then the best thing about it is that at the end, there is a little template for you to remake a mouse. When you lose your mouse, you can make a new one that will still fit through the slots, because most 2 or 3-year-olds are not going to actually keep track of this mouse, even though there's this nifty little pocket for it right there. So this is great for those tactile learners. This is our Look Inside series. This series is designed for preschool age kids. It's nonfiction, Lift the Flaps. Very cool. This one talks all about what happens in an airport, obviously. So this one is like, here's the baggage claim. Really, really, really cool. I picked this one because I love this. When the plane takes off, whoosh. I just think that's so cool. So this Look Inside series is really cool. There's Look Inside Your Body, Look Inside a Castle, Look Inside the Jungle, which is our new one, which I love. Really cool. Pop-Up Jungle is another new one. Really beautiful. Really simple story, but really well illustrated, beautiful pop-up. I love that one. How Do Flowers Grow is another brand new, really great, really informative flap book. Talks about everything you might ever want to know about flowers. It talks about how they're pollinated. It talks about different ways that different plants spread their seeds. So this one is showing that some of them get carried away in the wind, some of them are prickly and get carried away by animals, sometimes birds eat them and then fly away and poop them out. It's so cool. Everything you ever wanted to know about how flowers grow is in this book. See Inside How Things Work. This is another one of our really popular flap series. This one is designed for school age kids, and this is my favorite of our See Inside books. I think. I really like all of them, but I think this one is my favorite because this first page has all the simple machines, right? So it's like a lever and a cog and a wheel and a pulley, right? So all the simple machines, it explains how they work using flaps. And then all of the other machines throughout the book are explained in the context of those simple machines. So for example, did you know that a cement mixer has a corkscrew inside of it? And when it's mixing up the cement, it turns one way. And when it's pushing the cement out, it turns the other way to push it out. It's just genius. I actually understand how things work after reading this book. And then we have another series called Lift the Flap. And some of them are designed for preschool age kids, like Lift the Flap question and answers. And these are sort of like, I really think that they seem like kids wrote in questions and our editors just pulled them out of a hat and answered them and sort of tried to put them in a logical order. So this is questions and answers about dinosaurs. And then some of them are for older kids. So Lift the Flap General Knowledge is so cool. I love this book. It's just got all sorts of stuff. I want to show you. Look at this page. Look at how cool the design of this page is. And so this is designed for school age kids. It's got more information in it and more of a higher level of information to it as well. So those are all of the flap books that I wanted to share with you today. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you. I love to help people find the perfect books for their families. So if you are here from a Facebook party, please feel free to ask me questions back on the event wall, or you can always message me directly. And if you liked this video, if you would like to see more, please like me on YouTube, like my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/booksbymarisa, and ask about my VIP group as well, where I share discounts and other fun updates. And thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.